All right, man, you already know it's freaking late Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, which means it's time for my extremely late, but always awesome weekly picks live stream. And as you can see, guys, it's officially playoff time. Wild card weekend. Oh, wait, no, it's not wild card weekend. It's super wild card weekend. You love to see it, don't you? Let me make sure my thumbnail actually saved here because UBS has been trolling me hard lately. Just gotta make sure my thumbnail is Gucci because if not, I will address that after my stream. I don't need too many. I don't need viewers for this one. I mean, I could literally just do this without viewers, but okay, good. The thumbnail is Gucci. It's got the schedule up there for anyone who wants to follow along. But yeah, guys, it's time for me to do my week 19, technically, super wild card weekend picks. Kind of for the Steel Sermon tournament, not necessarily for Steven Rose's tournament now, because I give him my picks via, I guess, like comment section or whatever. Well, I guess because the way he does it is, he does like matchups. It's complicated. You'd have to watch one of his videos talking about the picks for you to really get what he's doing over there. But I mean, hey, he's doing something awesome over there. He's been doing it for years. It's awesome. So, anyways, we're gonna get right into it. And I've noticed something about these games. These are all vengeance games. Every team has faced each other. Every matchup is at least a rematch of some sort. I think in a couple cases we have a third matchup because we have a couple divisional round games. We have the NFC West facing off, AFC East, and AFC North, all facing off against one another this weekend. Now, starting us off on Saturday, I will not be streaming this game. We got the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Oh, yeah. In fact, let me pull up Bovada here. Almost forgot to do that. How dare I forget to do that? Right? Forgot to do that. All right, let me also check something else real quick here because YouTube was also trolling me earlier. Just gotta make sure it's the actual my legit stream that I'm trying to do and not the Raptors Cavs because it said something about a double like stream key. I haven't had problem. Okay, so yeah, 20, 22, 23 super wild card round picks. All right, well Gucci. Awesome. But yeah, the winner of this game, as you know, for anyone who's unaware how things work in the NFL, you may notice on the bracket, at least the one I'm looking at, the winner of this game faces the Chiefs, right? No. It goes by seeding. So let's say the Jaguars win. And yeah, Jaguars win. They got to wait and see what happens with the other two games. Because let's say the Jags win, but then the Bengals and the Bills win too. That means the Jags would face the Chiefs, Bengals, and Bills. If the Dolphins win, they automatically play the Chiefs because they're the lowest seed. There you go. So you give a little bit of a basis there. Okay? Okay. So with that being said, let's just dive right into it. This won't take long at all. Don't have too many games, so that's cool. But leading us off, we have the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers in San Francisco / Santa Clara at Levi Stadium. Bovada has the Niners favored by 10 points. Wow. And I believe these two teams, yeah, they had some fun in the regular season. I'm pretty sure they split. In fact, let me pull up the ESPN thing here just so we can get an accurate thing on how each team did. Okay. I just gotta wait for it to load up. That's always fun. How ESPN just takes forever to load up. Crazy Dog, why didn't you have it loaded up before? Because I didn't think I would need it, but of course I do. So now that I need it, I gotta load it up. But yeah, of course, the Chiefs and the Eagles, the two top seeds, they get a free pass to the divisional round. They will face the lowest seeded team, and then the next two highest will face each other. And we could easily have some bangers coming up here really soon here. So I guess is like ESPN not gonna load up? Guess not. Oh well, that's a buzzkill. But this is the third time Seattle and San Fran have faced off this year. This is going to be an absolute barn burner of a game. I can already tell you. You know, Smith and Company. I know at the beginning of the year, Seattle fans didn't think they were going to be in this spot. I'm sure they're happy to be here. You know, and I know they would love nothing more than this in the Niners' home. Imagine how painful it would be for the Niners to win 10 straight games heading into the playoffs, only to get bounced in the first playoff game of the year. Now, Niners fans would probably be like, well, I mean, you know, we had Brock Purdy starting, but they've been rock solid since Purdy took over. I mean, they're literally undefeated. And I think they could easily keep it going if they can keep playing their best. I mean, Debo will be back soon, I'm sure. Elijah Mitchell's back. Ayuk. That offense is looking nice with McCaffrey. The defense is getting after it. Man, they're looking like a team to beat in the NFC. Man, dude, I would love to see a Niners Eagles matchup at some point in the playoffs. But when it comes down to this matchup, I'm going to go with a much better team. I don't know if I can trust one Geno Smith in this situation. I think the Niners take this one, and they're going to move on to the second round. Now, coming up a little bit after that game's over, we have the Chargers and the Jaguars. I will be streaming this game with my guy, JB Taylor, over on his channel, Walk Off Sports Talk. This should be a banger. It's good to see the Jaguars back in the playoffs after a couple years away. And should be a good game. It really should be a good game. Trevor Lawrence against Justin Herbert. Love to see it. The Jags are not a team to sleep on. They can get you. They have some nice weapons. Travis Etienne's looking nice. Christian Kirk, the Joneses, decent tight end play. But man, you're going up against Derwin James, Joey Bosa on that Charger defense. Not to mention Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler. I don't know about Mike Williams. I know he got hurt. Hopefully he's all right. I don't know if he'll play this week. But man, dude, this should be another doozy. We could have some bangers this week. The Chargers are favored by 1.5. And man, but yeah, also Doug Peterson too. Yeah, he's over there in Jacksonville. You know what? Go with the upset, guys. I'm gonna be ballsy here. I'm gonna go with the Jaguars to pull it off. Yeah. Give me the coach who's been there before. He's been there, he's done that. I mean, Brandon Staley, I mean, he's been there as a coach, but not as a head coach. The Chargers honestly should have made it last year, but they didn't. As you know, that whole debacle with the Raiders last week of the season last year. That was interesting to watch happen. You know, they were thinking, oh, we're going to tie and we're both going to make it. And then the Raiders said, hell no. Psych, we're taking it ourselves. It's like you somehow get someone to give you something and then you be like, I'll give it back, I promise. So they give it to you and you're like, psych. And then you run off. But look at the Jaguars sneaking past the Chargers. I don't think that's going to be a common pick. I think a lot of people are going to pick the Chargers. But give me the coach who's been there before. Like I said, give me the coach who knows what it takes to win playoff games and Super Bowls. And Staley's done it too. But yeah, Staley just doesn't. He doesn't appease me, you know. I like Doug Peterson. I'm sure he'll have a good game plan to go after the Chargers. So give me the Jags by about a touchdown or less. All right, moving on now. We got the Sunday games. We got a triple header on Sunday, starting off with the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday at 1 o'clock. I'm kind of unsure if I'm going to stream this game because right after this game, I'll be live with again JB Taylor on Walk Off Sports Talk to do Giants and Vikings. I actually do. I mean, it depends on if Tua plays. If Tua plays, I'll probably do it. But if not, I'll let this one slide. So betting line is Bills by 9. And I mean, it all depends on if Tua somehow plays. If it's Skylar Thompson, I got Bills all the way. I think the Bills are going to win regardless, but I mean, at least with Tua, it might be interesting because the last two games with these two teams have been very, very interesting. I believe the first game against with these two teams saw Ken Dorsey losing his mind in the freaking coach's booth. Remember that? He was throwing a fit. He was having a tantrum. And then he saw the camera caught him throwing a tantrum and he tried to cover it, but it was already too late. He was already memed. So, yeah, I'm going Bills. I got to go Buffalo Bills to take down the Dolphins. They're going to be emotionally charged up. That team's going to have a destiny run. I can already see it, man. I want to see the Bills do it. I want to see them win it. Because I want to see what Bills fans would do at a Super Bowl parade. You know? Are they going to be just slamming each other through tables left and right all night after they win it all? Let's see if the Bills make the Super Bowl. I might stream the Super Bowl. I know I haven't streamed it the last couple of years. I might do it if the Bills make it. If it's a good matchup, I will. So yeah, Bills. I got Buffalo taking it. Give me Buffalo. Yes, sir. All right, moving on. Now we got the Minnesota Vikings hosting the New York Giants again. Another revenge match. Last time these two played in Minnesota, Greg Joseph, 61-yard game-winning field goal. Heartbreak at the horn for the Giants. Vikings are favored by the standard 3 for the home team. This is going to be an absolute battle. I mean, I know the Vikings, man. I mean, this team has been fun, but they're the Vikings. I don't know how far they're going to go. Can you really trust them? Kevin O'Connell has looked like a mastermind in his first season. My guy, Kwesi Adolfo-Mensa, look at you as the GM, man. You built yourself a good squad. I like that. I'm impressed. You know? Impressed. But you're going up against a good Giants team. Brian Daboll. He's been in the playoffs before with Buffalo. He knows what it takes to win games. I mean, he was the one that was he was an engineer of the offense that put the Chiefs to the test last year. Remember that? That classic game at the end of that classic game last year. Although the Chiefs won, but wait, Kenny Galladay finally scored a touchdown. How about that? I can't. Good job. It only took you what, 3 years, 2 years to do it? I remember when the Giants signed that guy. Giants fans were acting like they were losing their minds, which they should. You know, he's a prime receiver. The dude just now scored his first touchdown as a Giant. It's tough. But yeah, you know, we'll see how this game goes. Again, I'll be live with JB Taylor on Walk Off Sports Talk. This will be a banger. Um, Vikings again favored by the standard 3. I think ooh, this is tough. I mean, Kirk Cousins versus Daniel Jones. Ooh, it's in Minnesota too, and I know that place is going to be loud. It's going to be raucous. I'm going to say I have no idea who I'm going to pick here. You know what? I'm going to go Vikings. Vikings are going to take it by another field goal by Greg Joseph. So yeah, give me the Vikings to take down the Giants by a field goal. And then wrapping up Sunday night, we get an AFC North battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. Now the question is, will Lamar Jackson be playing? I don't know. If he does, this game will be a banger. If not, the game still might be good, but I don't know. because we all know how crazy dangerous that Bengals offense is. And I can't trust the Ravens defense to hold them down. Bengals are favored by 7. Yeah, this is in Cincinnati, by the way. You know that place is going to be lit. The jungle has always been crazy, especially lately. I mean, look what happened like last year. How crazy that place was. But I'm gonna actually go with the Bengals to take down the Ravens, and they are going to end their season. That's tough. That really is. So give me the Bungles to take down the Ravens. And then to wrap up Super Wild Card Weekend, we get a rematch from what? All the way back in week 1, right? Week 1, I believe these two teams faced off, and the Buccaneers just owned the Dallas Cowboys all the way through. And I think the Dallas Cowboys are going to be out for revenge. They're favored by 2.5. The Buccaneers are not that good. They're not that team. This is far from the championship team that they've had. You can tell Bruce Arians is not the coach. I can't trust Todd Bowles or whatever. I just can't trust that guy. And I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go Dallas Cowboys to take the dub. I'm gonna go Dallas by a touchdown or more. I think they pull away late and then they win by maybe a touchdown and maybe a field goal to seal it. Cowboys are favored by 2.5. Yeah. Not to mention they didn't really get off to they didn't really end the regular season on the best note, losing to the Commanders of all teams. So yeah, these two teams, yeah, Sunday Night Football, on September 11th in Dallas too. So that is gonna end Brady's season. So with that being said, now let's take a look and see what the second round would look like. So I have again Jags winning, so they're the 4 seed. Bengals win, they're the 3. So just like that, and I have the Bills winning, which means we would get Chiefs, Jaguars, Bengals, Bills. On the NFC side, I have the Cowboys winning, I have the Vikings winning, and the Niners. So we would have the Niners as the home team facing the Vikings again, which means we get a nice little third matchup, number 3, Eagles Cowboys in the second round. Which means we could easily have Chiefs Bills, Chiefs Bengals in the conference championship, no matter what. Which means, yeah, unless the Jaguars take down the Chiefs, if this happens, you're going to have a neutral site AFC title game. Be weird. So the only hope is the damn Jaguars again. How about that? And then in the NFC side, Eagles, Cowboys would face off against Vikings, Niners, which means we could easily have a rematch of the 2017 NFC title game. Vikings and Eagles again. Imagine we could easily have Cowboys, Niners in the championship game too. You never know. So we could have Cowboys, Niners in the second round. That's the crazy thing. You never know how things are going to go. It's going to be a fun week, and I'm all the way here for it. So again, I'll be live for probably 4 games this week, maybe 5. The only game I'm not going live for is the Seahawks Niners game because I'm gonna let Rocha and Josh stream that game over on the Sports Fury. That's Rocha's team, I'm gonna let him do that. I'm gonna let him handle that game. Me and JB Taylor are gonna do 3 games. I'm gonna probably do 1 game on my own, maybe 2. We'll see. Probably just 1. I'm gonna probably just hold off on the Bills game because the Dolphins don't really get me. It is what it is. But yeah, that is essentially gonna wrap it up. This is probably the quickest picks stream of the year. Only about 20 minutes. There really isn't much to talk about. It's just the playoffs. So again, I'll be back on Saturday. Yeah, Saturday for the second game of the week. second game of the day. And then Sunday, I'll be live for 2 games. And then Monday, just the one. So there you go. Hope to see you all Saturday. And let's get on with the playoffs, eh? Let me make sure the chat hasn't been pumping. I just realized I had it on top chat. Oh, look at that. The chat's been popping and I haven't even realized it. But yeah, what's up, kid? What's up, Derpy? Just seems fitting as wild prediction. Brady won his first on field goal. The closest Bills got to winning one was the wide right. Yep. Yep. Terrence says Dolphins. You're praying on the Dolphins? All right. See how the Fins do. Should be fun. Can't wait. So hope you guys have a good rest of your night. And yeah, I just realized I had the chat on top chat instead of live chat. Yeah, I will predict Bills over Bucks on the game winning field goal. Imagine a night owl. I'm always up late, man. I can't go to sleep early. Unless I have to do something early in the morning, then I can go to sleep early. But other than that, I'm just over here chilling, waiting for something to happen. Because I know there's WWE news that's going out there, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, there's some crazy news out there right now. So again, tomorrow, keep in mind Jim Schwartz interviewing with the Browns for the DC job. And then Thursday, it'll be my guy, Brian Flores. And then we'll see about Desai and Gerard Mayo. And then once they, maybe if I don't know if they're going to bring in any more candidates, unless maybe they wait until after this weekend, see if anyone gets eliminated, that they like. But see what happens. I expect the Browns to get this thing over with quick before these coaching jobs start filling up, because once that happens, a lot of these coordinators are going to be they're going to be a hot commodity, and we want to make sure we get our DC locked in before anyone else tries to go after him. So with that being said, guys, I'll see you all on Thursday for the Cavs. But if I don't see you then, I'll see you all on Saturday for the first game on the stream, which I believe would be Chargers and Jags. That should be a good game. Again, I'm picking the Jags to pull it off over the Chargers. And now go Chargers, go. Should be a fun weekend, man. It should be a fun playoffs. Can't believe it's already playoffs. Like, it's even crazier knowing that once the Super Bowl is over, just 1 month pretty much separates the Super Bowl from free agency. And you already know, the week leading into free agency, I'll be posting 6 videos in 6 days. 5 free agent targets, as well as my one video where I talk about 5 more free agent targets. You know how I've been doing it. And then if any rumors come out, I'll make a video. You already know what I do. And then if we make any trades or signings, extensions, you already know. You already know what I do. So with that being said, guys, I'm Crazy Dog, and I will see you all later. What's up, Lamar? Coming in at the very end, I see. Okay, cool. But see y'all later, guys. Have a great rest of your night. And I'm probably still gonna put the pics in the chat. Zone Woods gonna knock on your door, Crazy Dog. Hey, remember me? If he does, I'll punch him in the face. Nah, I'll just say, go cook up, a good defensive scheme, you scrub. Where all my gigaboos at? What the heck, RG3? What? What? All right, guys. Well, I'll see y'all later. Have a good night. I'm Crazy Dog. Have a fun wildcard weekend. Can't believe it's already playoffs. It's freaking crazy. All right, I'm out. See you guys later. Bye bye.